questions?
Guys, I mean, what's just been the last 24 hours been like without Coach Ladner? I mean, can you kind of speak to how you guys found out? What's it been like the last day?
They brought us in, gave us the information. Everybody was down, but we knew we had to pick it up with Coach Ladner. He wouldn't want to know it the way. We wanted us to go out and compete. That's what we did. We came as a team. Everybody took a leadership role. Just everybody took a step up the ladder, and just we came out and we just knew our preparation had to be perfect. So we just went out and just competed just like Coach Ladner would want us to.
What was it like just having Coach Cardona at the helm?
Let Donovan tell you that one.
Coach Juan is a big part of this team, and he got to kind of step into a bigger role with Coach Ladner being gone. And I think Coach Juan took pride in that, and it's just really exciting to see he's got energy the whole game, and now he actually gets to stand up a little bit. Like the rest time to stop, so it's really nothing stopping.
You got to take first day to it.
So it's really exciting to see Coach Juan get up there and do what he's comfortable doing, and what he excels at.
Do you feed kind of off that energy that he's always bringing?
Of course. A lot of people that we play against, they be like, man, what's up with you, coach? I was like, bro, that's just him. And we feed off that energy. We try to use that for our defensive, our mindset, just to be on attack mode and always talking, because he's always talking no matter what. So we just use it as like fuel to the fire.
Do you feel like his natural energy maybe helped you guys just handle the situation? I feel like if it's a different assistant, the feeling is a lot different today.
Yeah, he's one of those guys when he talks, everybody in the room looks up. We respect Coach Juan. When he was assistant coach, we respect him just as a head coach. He's one of those guys. He just has a lot of knowledge and wisdom for the game. So, I mean, for him to be able to step up in that position and get his first win, that's great, man. I'm just glad he was able to get a win, the first one.
Were you surprised that Coach Juan only got one tech today?
No. After the first one, he usually be chilling out a little bit, but like I knew he was gonna be on the verge of getting one though, for sure.
What was said afterwards, just after the win?
Just family. We just stick as a family, We know coming into the next couple games, it's just our preparation has to be perfect, just keeping Coach Ladner in our prayers. That's one thing we pray on the court, we prayed up here. Just keep his family, because we are his family. Just always trying to get as many prayers up for him.
And building off of that, for both of you, what does Coach Ladner mean to you?
To me, Coach Ladner is someone who gave me a chance when not a lot of other people would. I'm from real far away. It wasn't too much going on for me. So Coach Ladner is just somebody who I really truly care about, and he really cares about us. And it's hard not to, kind of be down a little bit with the situation that's going on, but I know Coach Ladner is real strong, really resilient. He's got the Southern Miss grit, everybody says, so he'll be all right. That's all.
And for me, man, like I said, he was, like Donovan said, he's a guy that when I came in, I could have went a lot of places, but I just felt with Coach Ladner and his message that he was improving, like they was giving to me. I just knew he was one of those type of people who really cares about his players, and it's crazy. Like as soon as I looked at my phone, I got a text from Coach Ladner, and he's in the hospital somewhere. So that just shows the care he has for his team, and he loves everyone just like his son. So man, the love for Coach Ladner is crazy, man.
What the text say? If you can share.
He said, "Great job, AC. Way to step up. Love you." That's what he said.
How do you guys? It just feels like lately, between the injuries, I mean, you guys dressed out 10 tonight, stuff with Coach. How do you? It just feels like things are starting to stack up against you, and you guys have found a way at this point. I mean, how have you guys just mentally have handled this bad luck? It seems like.
La Familia. That's my dog. He feel the same way I feel about him. Pull through. No matter what the situation is, I got every one of their backs, man. So, it's not more about us going through bad turns. It's just us going through life. And when you're going through life with your brothers, you just gotta stick together. So, I got so much love for these guys. I know they got love for me. So we just sticking together, no matter what, no matter the circumstances. We gonna stick together.
With what's going on with Coach Ladner, is it kind of difficult to maybe just separate the game from your care for your coach sometimes? Because I know you guys have to go out there and win, but when you have someone like that, you know what I mean?
I would say yes, but the person that Coach Ladner is, he wouldn't want you to do that. Like he's a one of a kind leader. Like I bet you he was hollering at the screen, he watching the game. So man, everybody we want to just feel down and just show the love for Coach Ladner. But if he was here, he would tell you, man, don't worry about me. I'm gonna be all right. You know, just going out there and getting wins for him. I think that's the thing that's gonna cheer him up the most.
Is that how you handle that moving forward? Like, I mean, you don't know if he'll be back this season or when he'll be back.
Yeah, man, we got so much confidence in Coach Ladner. He's probably right now trying to get back. So we're not really. I won't say we're not too worried about it, but we know he's just fighting. He's fighting to get back with us, and when he gets back with us, it's gonna be like he never left because he's, like I said, one of a kind leader.
Saw Luke Ladner on the bench today in street clothes. How do you think he's just been holding up or handling the situation?
I asked him. He's in pretty high spirits. You know, he got to be with Coach, and he knows his dad as well as anybody. Like I said, he said he's tough. You know, I think Luke is doing a really good job keeping his spirits high, his energy high, and I think being around us is also kind of lifting his spirits a little bit. So I think he knows we got his back as much as he has ours. And you know, like AC says, we're family, and family's always gonna be together. So you gotta be here for him.
What is the fan support? You know, the outpouring of love on social media. There was even a sign that said, "We love Coach Ladner." Like, what does that mean to you to see?
It's love, man. Like, if you with us, La Familia. So no matter if you're a fan, no matter if you're a first-time fan, long-time fan, just the support is great, man. Like when we're at Reed Green, we feel it. It's electric. We know when we coming into Reed Green that, man, it's gonna be hard to beat us. So just the love from the fans and the support, it means everything for us.
Donovan, you know, I'm just curious too. You think about all the things that's happened this season. It's kind of rocky with, you know, the whole Andre situation earlier and a lot of injuries with the 10 guys tonight, and then of course Coach Ladner around. Like, how has it brought you guys a lot closer together?
When we go through adversity, sometimes teams end up falling apart, and in our situation, we end up coming together. So we have guys that are out, but we also have a lot of guys who got to step up. You know, Tay Ryder got in and got some minutes. Jeff came in and gave some good minutes as well.
Great minutes. Great ones.
Yeah, for real. So it's like we need those guys, and we would let it have those guys. But at the same time, I know I have a lot of faith in everybody on our bench, and so does AC and the coaching staff. So just deal with adversity with each other instead of separating. We just got to come together, and that's what we've been doing the last few weeks, few days, and just pick it up. That's about it.
One more question for these two.
You know, the lights have never gotten too bright for you guys, and the moment's never gotten too big. And even when you have players go out, players step up, can you two just speak to the consistency in a tumultuous season, the consistency of play from both Jeff Armstrong and Mo Arnold? Because it seems like those guys are always on their A game.
Those are
Everyday dudes.
everyday dudes. That's what Coach Ladner calls them, everyday dudes, man. They come in the same way y'all see them playing in the game, the same way they in practice. I promise you. I can't make it up.
Jay might go harder in
Practice than the game. Like, y'all
for
just
real.
don't understand. He's one of those pesky guys, bro. He gets on your nerves, bro.
It doesn't surprise anybody. to see
He's pesky on the court in practice, so he gets on your nerves in practice. But off the court, great guys. But man, those guys are everyday guys. You want those guys on your team because they keep the balance, you know. So it's great to have them.
Sure.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
First of all, thank you for the opportunity, the administration for believing in me, Coach Ladner believing in me, the staff, and the players. I mean, I think the coach is only as good as the players he gets. And I think the last 2 years we've done a hell of a job bringing guys that are about winning. We know in the situation that we're in, but we're still the champs now. And don't get it twisted. I think little by little you're gonna see that effort coming back. So when Coach Ladner gets here, he gets a great situation, and we can keep this thing going forward. All right, so very, very, very happy with the effort, not so much with the defense, because I mean, we gave up 17 empty possessions, that being turnovers, which will be addressed. But hey, when you're in a losing streak and you have lost 3 in a row, you know that first one's going to be ugly, and which we saw that, but we'll take that win and we'll be ready for Saturday, which is the only game that I care about right now.
Juan, can you speak on how you learned of Coach's news and just, you know, how that all processed for you?
It was hard because, I mean, we always talk in the morning, and by 7:30 I get a call. No, maybe the time 7:30, 7:40, whatever. Coach Ladner, and I'm like, Coach, what's up? I'm getting ready to go to the office, but it's Miss Jen. And I know Juan is not Coach Ladner, it's Miss Jen. He had a situation. I'm like, what? And because that man blessed my life, man. And it hit me because X and O's is okay, right? Because everybody here, you're a basketball coach, you got to know your X and O's. But I'm about relationships, man. And that guy has been a mentor to me. And I'm a fight my everything to make sure he's okay. And it hit me. I went right away to see him in the hospital. Then Jeremy McLean, came into my office, and whatever I got to do for the university, I will do. But I had to make sure that he was okay, because my dad has had three of those. So I'm very, very aware of the situation, and I'll take care of my relationships with my life. I mean, I'm very grateful and thankful, and I get emotional because if you've been where I've been, you understand why I am how I am. Next.
You touched on it a little bit, but could you just kind of describe what Jay Ladner means to you?
I won't be coaching Division I if it wasn't for that guy, for that man. So, and when I walk in the room, even though, you know what I mean, it's a hard situation, because you see him full of life every day, and the day before we were in the office and we all talking, and then next day you get that call. But the first thing he said, and he told me, looking in my eye as he grabbed my hand, and said, "You saved my life." And that being in the career wise, right? But I told him, I said, "You saved mine." So it's a beautiful relationship that goes beyond basketball. So and that's how I treat the people in my circle. I don't have friends, I got family, and I got brothers. So that's a brother to me.
I know your career goal has always been to be a Division I head coach. I know you never would have guessed this is how the circumstances would have been for you to get that opportunity. How did you just kind of go about handling just getting that opportunity?
I had a great mentor, rest in peace, that prepared me when I was young. I don't know how I got here. I think God blessed me, and I was a catcher. So now you see me coaching basketball and affecting people's life in a positive way. But I live every day like it's my last. Because how do you start for coaching for free and being the first born and raised Puerto Rican to coach in Division I basketball? So it's a blessing. But I always tell people this: I've had great mentors. And you tell me who your mentors are, I'll tell you where you're going.
Where do you get all your energy on the sidelines from?
I had nothing. And I'm gonna try not to get emotional, but man, when you have your whole family living in the car, not knowing where the next move is gonna be, or what the next move is gonna be, and you gotta look at your wife and kids. It is hard, but like I said, God honors sacrifices, and He'll put angels in your life, and that angel is, for my life is Jay Ladner.
Was your family here today?
They are. You see them, there's a bunch of them. So you gotta. I was talking to Sean right down there. You gotta make sure we win in a big way, because we have a lot of mouths to feed. I don't want to pass this opportunity, number one, to make sure that my mentor, right, rest in peace, he gets, right, Miguel Mercado, that helped me in Puerto Rico, Art Alvarez in Miami, because all of them played a part of me being here. When I was in Miami Christian, that's when I first met Coach Ladner in a 6 a.m. workout. I was screaming and going nuts, and he saw me and we hit it off right away. 3 years later, I'm in Southern Miss with him. So I haven't had a lot, but I've had the ones that count, and that we have genuine relationships, and for me that's everything.
Coach, during the game, obviously you guys didn't start off the way you wanted to. You kind of pick up a little bit when the maybe cards were stacked against you a little bit. How'd you rally the team together to just do what they do?
I don't know how God does things, man, and I've been blessed to be able to coach professional basketball, and about 30 some NBA players, and 15,000 people. So whenever you see a situation like that, we knew, and we talked about it. And we talked about it because the momentum was not in our favor. So we lost 3 in a row. There's some bad habits that we inherit in those 3 games. But so we knew that getting out of the hole was going to be tough, right? It was going to be ugly. So I wanted them to understand this is how it's going to be, right? Just in case it happened. So you try to show them or tell them what it is, so when they get hit with it, we talked about it. It's about attitude. Let's move on to the next play. And they responded. We kept the course. We kept guarding. We were getting beat too much off the bounce. With no ball screen, no nothing, just getting beat off the bounce. That's not what we do, and because 75% of what we do is defense. So I can't go in there and see our guys getting beat. You know what I mean? Because this is not what we do every day. And we talked about it. They were great on understanding the message and moving forward. So all credit to the players and the staff.
You speak more. I mean, you guys had 10 guys dressed out tonight, starters, played well over 20 minutes, everybody. I mean, can you kind of just talk about, I guess, the grit that they kind of had to show tonight, just being shorthanded?
And that's what it is. It's about the next man up. If you have your shoes laced up, I'm gonna put you in the game, because it's all about effort. And if I can steal a minute, 2 minutes here or there, then I can give AC a little blow, Mo, Kobe, whoever, Donovan, which I think did a hell of a job guarding and going through screens and double screens and pin downs. And obviously the anchor of our defense is VI. So we got to make sure we are very strategic on how do we move and sub so they can finish the game with the pop that they need to have at the end.
2 more questions for Coach.
Do you have an idea if and when Coach Ladner will be able to return this season, or is that surprise?
Whenever he tells me he's coming back, he knows what it is. I'm gonna go see him tomorrow. My blood pressure was at 95 last night. I just don't say anything. But my responsibility for and Coach Ladner and my relationship is to make sure that he knows that he can take a little time, because we got his back. So whenever he can come in, he's 100%. That's all we want.
Coach, when you look ahead to Saturday, just for you, this is your first game, just being the interim head coach for Southern Miss. What'd you learn from today? What changes do you want to make maybe for Saturday?
No, we just got to be a little bit more creative and disciplined with at the end of the possession, the last 10 seconds, because I think we get if 10 seconds to go means you got 10 things to do, because everything is a second. A dribble is a second. A pass is a second. A shot is a second. So you don't get desperate, and you value every possession, because when you guard as hard as we guard. Just think about this. You go on the other side, and the first 2 passes you throw it away. Now you put it all the pressure on the defense. It's hard because they got feet and hands. So they're very capable. Talk about Jenkins today. He's a handful. What happens? We got AC on the other side, which he also a handful. So, but we don't want to give you. We want to control the tempo defensively and on offense. So we make you guard every possession, right? And we make you spend some energy. So whenever you go and play offense, you don't have every ounce of energy behind you.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.